Good morning, everyone. Today, March 18th, is 1 year since we started virtual instruction. Put on a tie for the special occasion. Hard to believe that it's been a year. First time I ever used the term virtual instruction in my career. What does woodshop look like virtually? We didn't know. We didn't know a lot of things when we started. We just knew that a lot of things were about to change very quickly, and change is sometimes scary. When we first closed and then went virtual back in March of 2020, I didn't want everyone to feel like we lost our class. There were a lot of things that I could not control, but there were some things that I could control and do something. So I could do something. So I thought maybe I'd record a video. I had not edited a video in many years, but that started the Good Morning videos. And there's been a new Good Morning video posted every day since this began. I thought that if I could provide some kind of constant feature that might assist in having some stability. It was never going to be that exciting. My goal was to tell you that people still care about you. You did not lose all of your support. Whatever the circumstances were, we were still your teachers. I also wanted to make sure that it was very clear what we were going to be doing in class. Could we still learn something? And of course, the answer is yes, we can always still learn no matter what the circumstances. And that was it. So far, I've made over 160 videos for you, over 100 in Good Morning and 60 in the instructional video side. The formatting has changed a little bit, but the purpose is still the same. Have you ever been out to the Sequoia National Forest in California? This is me from many years ago.
Sequoia Forest, extreme trees.
How skinny I was, wow. Anyway, it's beautiful out there. If you ever get a chance to go, definitely check it out. Also go to In-N-Out Burger if you can. It's delicious. These sequoias and redwoods are hundreds and hundreds of years old, and they're enormous trees, massive trees. But something I learned when I was there, as you know, California has forest fires, but the trees are still there. Part of the forest might experience the fire, and the outside of the tree will get burned. The rings inside the tree tell the story. When a tree finally falls and they cut a cross-section of it, and they count the rings, they not only know the age of the tree, but they can see, was this a good year, lots of rain? Was this a dry year? Or was there a fire? Because there'll be a little black charred ring in that tree. But what's interesting is the tree just grows rings past the fire. It's just one ring in this long array of tree rings. Just one small little scar. And the tree kept growing right over the burn. It just becomes one small layer in the lifetime of the tree. It's something that it has to get through and continue growing. And the forest is beautiful. People from all over the world come to see these magnificent trees. You all are like that forest, and this year has kind of been like a fire. It's burned or affected each of us differently, some of us in unique ways, and the changes have been difficult. But I want you to know that this is just going to be a small line in the array of years of your life. We will grow over it. Let's take a look at the past year. Good morning, everyone. A little cold this morning. Do you see this? And our repouring, it's gonna be all right. One more time. Look at this hair. Here, there is a woodpecker. You got a bobcat, big old steamroller. It's not steam anymore, though. So here I am under the table. English muffin? They're going to be running a new gas line up our street.
This is looking like a reflective sand.
They didn't paint the double yellow line yet. Tamp the dirt down, pack it all down. I guess that's what they're putting in. Check it out, I'm wearing my class of 2001. Dug it up and it's like 4 or 5 inches of road. Look at the size of this machine. Check your smoke and fire alarms.
Squirrels yelling at me.
Squirrels. It's blooming very nice. You can see it's getting... GFI stands for Ground Fault Interrupter. Right, if you get too close to the bush, the ants come after you. Found some nice landscapes, pretty mountains. Got some new pictures hanging up right here. Talk to your families about how you're feeling. It's easier to turn the screw. Check out my new mask. Check it out. Also, this is very important. 3-drawer dresser. I'll see everybody in September. We really left everything just as it was. So this here is the old part of the building at 6 feet on the shop saw. Awesome old log cabin here. And realized I forgot my keys. If we could manufacture some... I hope Hope everybody's doing well. These are sweatshirts or sweats, but I don't want to sweat. Trying to connect what we're doing in classes to the real world. That right there used to be Morristown High School. There are gamma removes all over Morristown, which is pretty cool. Big wheel with teeth. This is Fort Nonsense, part of the Morris County Parks. Problem-solving people in Morristown, just like you. I'm on the bleachers here. They're building a deck on one of these houses back here. Tree limbs and throwing them in the wood chipper. Pretty interesting process. Towards Pennsylvania, that over there should be the Delaware Water Gap.
They came back, they sprayed, marking out where the gas lines are.
Very important. Wow. And not far from that is this park. New York City is that way. Pretty cool how this has been around for a long time, running these pipes, but they have a totally new way of doing it now. This is my guitar. I have absolutely no idea how to play it. It has been an action-packed day today. The Benedict Arnold, the world famous. Everybody talks about Benedict Arnold. Original foundation. Look how it is with the sidewalk too, right? Look at it, so weird. One of these bolts fell out. This is from scratch. They had to prepare all the dirt. There's your project. Science, air shrinks, right? So you might have right tire pressure on a warm day, and then when it gets cold, the tire pressure goes down. We gotta go make a snow measuring device. I care about each of you. I definitely want each of you to be safe. So please make good decisions. Inside, then I put the little 2x3 supports inside, screwed it all together. Still brainstorming those ideas, get those turned in. How to get a little 3-in-1 oil. Very useful to have around the house anyway. Just pop them up a little bit, put the oil on the hinge. Very important for everyone to remember. Mineral oil is different than mineral spirits. I'm gonna put a couple pieces of sandpaper with it. From the big one to the smaller machine in the back, and I'm gonna move the webcam over there. So 18 inches. I thought that was interesting. Everyone had a favorite assignment that was different than somebody else.
Oh, wow!
Got a camera there for you to see it get cut out, hooked up to the computer. Cleaned it up, sanded up, really nice, all the way up to 220. We finally got a break in the weather. What a beautiful, beautiful day. Did a little texture there, which I thought kind of looked like coffee beans. We got empathy. We got humanity. Ones I've read. Want to know if there's a way we could attach something to the baseball. And then you got this nice profile cut along the top. Once you have it all cut out and we can put the hooks with it, it'll be in the atrium for you to pick up. What do you think?
Better than what I thought it would be.
And there's the compressor tank. All that air is compressed and then through this and then hits here. That's really bad. When this gets really bad. Wow, a year. So now where do we go from here? We're going to keep moving forward. And if we need to adjust, we will. But the fact still remains. Morristown cares about you. I care about you. Be excellent to each other.